Hello and welcome to Homer for Sunday, August 31st, 2025. Today we will be beginning Book 12 of the Iliad, which is incredibly exciting. And I'm so happy that you are here with me today as we get to learn about building things. Here we go. I hope you enjoy. So then amid the huts, the valiant son of Menoetius was tending the wounded Eurypylus. But the others, Argives and Trojans, fought on in throngs, nor were the ditch of the Danans and their wide wall above long to protect them, the wall that they had builded as a defense for their ships and had drawn a trench about it. Yet they gave not glorious hecatombs to the gods, that it might hold within its bounds their swift ships and abundant spoil, and keep all safe. Howbeit against the will of the immortal gods was it builded, wherefore for no long time did it abide unbroken. As long as Hector yet lived, and Achilles yet cherished his wrath, and the city of King Priam was unsacked, even so long the great wall of the Achaeans likewise abode unbroken. Awesome. Let's do it in the Greek. Hos hominen klisies himenoitio alkimosvios, iate urpolon beablemenon hoide makonto, argeioi kai troas homielaron uararamele, Tafros et hiskesen dan avon kai te kosuperten. Eurotopoies antoneon juparam fide tafron. Elasan urete oisidosan kletas hekatombas. Ofras fin nei astetoas kai leida polen. Entosachon huoi toteon, da eketi tetukto. Atanaton te kai uti polon kononem peroneien. Ofram en Hectors do sehen kai meni Achilleus, kai priomoio onato supportetos poliseplen. Tofreda kai medeseko sekaion empelodeien. All right. So I like how there are these two lines. I think it's line, I have the lines cut off, unfortunately, but 13, 14, 13, line 12 and line 9, they cut off, they end with polun kron emperoneien and te kosekaion emperoneien, right? Basically emperoneien, which is like, it's going to remain, right? And the question of remnants and the question of persistence in the Iliadic landscape is quite interesting, because as we heard, they did not sacrifice holy hecatombs, kletas hekatombas, right, such that, that would guard their fast ships and their much treasure, which is within. And because of the fact that they didn't sacrifice this, the gods are going to delete the wall eventually. They're going to delete the wall and they're going to delete the ditch. But notably, this deletion is not going to take place until Achilles, stops cherishing his wrath, until Hector is dead, and until the city of Priam is sacked. And this is extremely notable from a sort of like hierarchical question, because we have to ask why things happen in the Iliad and when, right? We know that this is a 10-year journey, right? We know that this is something that has to come to an end. We know that certain things have to happen in order for it to come to an end. And we don't do a lot of asking why, right? Because the Iliad makes this entirely clear, and the stories of why it happens, right? It's not just a character assessment of like, oh, Helen ran off, right? Or, oh, like Achilles is mad, right? Or, oh, Hector is, hectoring, right? Like, it's more like the sense of destiny and coping with that, right? And working within the cosmology of the Iliad in order to hopefully accomplish something, right? And the accomplishment here is the segue into the necessary fulfillment of, the troops get past the wall, get past the ditch. It's almost like an alibi. Like, they're past the wall, they're past the ditch. This is very important because in Book 9, like Achilles said, I might help if they reach the ships, right? I'm not going to make a decision till then, or whatever he said, right? For those who have been watching the channel for quite some time, you probably have a better grasp on this than I do. Because it's been a while, but I'm sure somebody out there knows exactly what's going on, what Achilles' condition was. Basically, we need the Trojan army to make it to the ships, but at the same time, we also need to understand why the wall and why the ditch haven't been destroyed in that process. And of course, that is because the gods are in charge of that, as they are everything else. We will learn more about these building functions and these destroying functions next time. But for now, I'll leave you with that. And yeah, I hope you're excited to begin to book 12 as I am. And thank you so much for being here with me today. Take care and see you tomorrow. Bye.